Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's September 17th, 2025. I'm over here at base camp, over here in the new property down by the large beaver pond here. And it's been one of those busy days today. Meetings and videos that I had to watch, or events that were broadcast today and all. So I didn't really get to do much outside at all today, and so I didn't record anything. But I wanted to touch base, and one of the things I thought what I'd do, one of the things I don't get a chance to do very often, is to get the Skydio 2 up. This is a drone that I purchased, I think in 2022. A really nice little drone. That's the case for it. You've seen it before. Unfortunately, they stopped making the Skydios for consumers like me, and that was one of the events that they were launching today. They make military, corporation, defense systems. They make them so they can do all sorts of inspections, and all their the new ones are all artificial intelligence and autonomous, and this one I fly. Now it can track, follow vehicles and follow people around and all, which I've shown in videos from in the past. But today I thought what I'd do is shoot a couple of videos. So the first video you probably see is the one, I'm not sure what order they'll show up in, but the video that that I just shot just now. I came out here and I launched right out over the large beaver pond here, and I went over, and you can't see right there very well, but there's a family of swans right over there. So we took a look at them. Then we went over to the beaver lodge out there in the pond, and we flew around the pond. We went over to where the pond that I excavated last year, and that's really grown up beautifully. One of these days I'll get down there and shoot another video there as well. And you can sort of see the roadways through around the ponds and all down and back here. I don't think I got close enough to the turkeys. They started taking off into the forest, but there's a flock of turkeys over there as well. Of course, they're all looking, they almost look like their mom and dad now. They're pretty much full size. They just don't have all of their plumage set yet. So that's what you'll see in the first. Oh, I also took a little bit of a look at the rookery out there. You know, that's the heron's nests and all. There's a whole constellation of heron nests around here. I didn't see the eagle over there, so I didn't fly over by the eagle's nest. I saw, you know, the osprey flying a little bit earlier, so I avoided the area where the osprey were flying in case they wanted to go after the drone and all. And so, and I just flew around this area in this video, the one that we took off from here. Earlier today, I took off from by the house, and we flew around the workshop area, pond 1, pond 2, pond 3, pond 5, and pond 4. And we saw some of pond 7 as well, got down by the shipping containers. And I spent a little time circling around the gardens somewhat as well. So you can get a little bit of an overview of how things are looking. The fall colors are just starting right now. They aren't peak. And I don't know how good the fall colors will be this year with this prolonged drought. But in years past, if I can time it correctly, I'll get the drone up again. And it's absolutely gorgeous here when the fall colors are there. But sometimes, you know, you'll get spurts of the fall colors happening, and then they lose their leaves. And so when some trees are really full bloom with their vibrant colors, the yellows and scarlet reds and tans and all that, but there's a lot of bare trees as well. So we'll see how things are. The ponds are very low right now. Every single pond here is very low. This whole area here usually is filled right up to water, right up to this edge here, and it's down a good 3 feet right now. And I've never seen it, well, since the early 80s was the last time I saw the water down this low. So it's pretty significant. So anyways, that's what you're going to see in this video. I'll probably put some song tracks that'll accompany it as well. And just, it's an absolutely beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, we're headed for another, I mean, it might get up to 85. What day is today? Today, I'm losing track of my days of the week. I think today's Tuesday. Gosh, I can't remember very well. But one bit of information, I did find out Henry Maas called me and let me know that that he's going to be have to delay getting over here. He's had some things come up in his life and all. So it looks like the week of October 6th now, instead of next week, kicking it off a couple more weeks. So fingers crossed we can get things started here. I have some lumber coming this week. Thea started working on the second floor, trying to move things back away from the wall. It's just there's no place to put anything, but Thea somehow finds little nooks and crannies and can organize things in such a way that's very, very beneficial. So anyways, that's enough of an intro. I hope you folks stay safe, take care, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you later.
Down by the water, where the willows sway, the pond's alive with magic. It calls me every day. Dragonflies dancing in their shimmering flight, catching sunlight sparkles, painting up the night. Turtles on the logs, frogs singing their song. In this quiet haven, my heart feels it belongs. Oh, I love this pond life, where the world feels right. Dragonflies and dams of flies, gliding through the light. Turtles basking slow, frogs croaking low. By the pond, sweet rhythm, my soul's aglow. Dance of flies in blue, like jewels on the breeze, skimming across the water, moving with such ease. Frogs leap from the lilies, their chorus fills the air. Your turtles stretch their necks out, not a worry or a care. Turtles on the logs, frogs singing their song. In this quiet haven, my heart feels it belongs. Oh, I love this pond life, where the world feels right. Dragonflies and dams of flies, gliding through the light. Turtles basking slow, frogs croaking low. By the pond, sweet rhythm, my soul's aglow. When the world gets heavy and I need a place to be, the pond's my little paradise. It's calling out to me. Every ripple tells a story, every creature's got a part. This pond's my home, my haven. It's the beating of my heart. Oh, I love this pond life, where the world feels right. Dragonflies and dams of flies, gliding through the light. Turtles basking slow, frogs croaking low. By the pond, sweet rhythm, my soul's aglow. Yeah, by the pond I'm free, with the life that speaks to me. Out here on the farm, with the dirt on my hands, I weave my thoughts into words, telling tales of the land. An old school man, just writing what I know, pouring my soul in these lines, hoping seeds that I sow. These lyrics are my stories, my heart and my truth, from the sweat of my brow to the dreams of my youth. I ain't got all the answers, just lessons I've learned, penning these words, hoping your fire still burn. I'm just an old man, doing the best that I can, writing my heart in these lines that I plan. I love every creature, the great and the small, this land, this country, God bless it all. Thank God I'm a country boy in the USA. Sharing my words, inspiring in some way. From the workshop's foundation to the farms in the field, my lyrics paint pictures of the joys and the yield. Every line's a chapter, every verse a fight, to show you the beauty in the morning and night. We got challenges, sure, but this land's still the best, where dreams find a home from the east to the west. So many wish to join us in this country so grand. I'm proud to be here with my pen in my hand. I'm just an old man, doing the best that I can, writing my heart in these lines that I plan. I love every creature, the great and the small, this land, this country, God bless it all. Thank God I'm a country boy in the USA. Sharing my words, inspiring in some way. I don't claim to know it all, just a farmer's old rhyme, crafted in the quiet, neath the stars' gentle shine. But if my words lift you or spark a new dream, then this old man's lyrics are more than they seem. I write for the critters, for the rivers that flow, for the fields that we tend, where the wildflowers grow, for the USA spirit, so diverse and so free. This land's been a blessing to a country boy like me. So I'll keep on writing with my heart open wide, hoping my lyrics give you strength deep inside. From this farm to your soul, let my words clear the way. We're blessed to be here in the good old USA. I'm just an old man, doing the best that I can, writing my heart in these lines that I plan. I love every creature, the great and the small, this land, this country, God bless it all. Thank God I'm a country boy in the USA. Sharing my words, inspiring in some way. So here's my song, from the fields to the sky, a country boy's heart, never saying goodbye. With love for this land and the life that I've known, I hope my lyrics plant a seed that you've sown. Out here on the farm, where the quiet runs deep, I'm working the land where my secrets I keep. An introvert soul with the soil in my hands, but my heart's with my kin in this wide open land. My brother Jim came with his stories to share. His daughter Jamie's fight weighs heavy in the air. Barb and the family watching my videos with pride. Y'all light up my world, though I'm tucked countryside. To my family and friends, you're my heart, you're my home. Though I stay on this farm, never wanting to roam. I've made. I'm an old school guy, just a farmer at heart, giving all that I've got, playing my simple part. But the love that I carry for you runs so deep. Though I'm quiet and shy, it's your faces I keep. From the workshop's foundation to the farms in the glade, every chore that I do, it's for memories we've made. Jamie's strength in her battle, it inspires me to fight for the life that we build in the soft morning light. To my family and friends, you're my heart, you're my home. Though I stay on this farm, never wanting to roam. Years may pass by, but my love never fades. You're the roots of my life in these fields that I've made. I may not say it loud or visit like I should, but my love for you all, it's carved deep in this wood. From Sabrina to Lori, Andrea and Killy too, every sweat on this land, it's my promise to you. So here's to my kin, watching out there with care. Your love lifts me up through the joys and despair. This old fart's still kicking with my tools and my dreams, building love on this farm, stronger than it seems. To my family and friends, you're my heart, you're my home. Though I stay on this farm, never wanting to roam. Years may pass by, but my love never fades. You're the roots of my life in these fields that I've made. So I'm sending this song from my heart to the skies, to Jim, Barb, and Jamie, with the tears in my eyes. To all of my loved ones, near or far as can be, you're my family, my strength, y'all mean the world to me.
In a nation divided, where tempers run high, we slang bitter words, let the truth pass us by. Another life falls, some cheer in the fray, but hate in our hearts only leads us astray. We've got to pause, let the silence take hold, taste every word, let our stories unfold. The noise of the crowd tries to drown out the light, but calm hearts will find what is true and what's right. Stop and listen, hear the soul of our land. Speak with care, take a moment to stand. If they shout and they scream, let their anger subside. We'll know who to trust when the truth's on our side. The whispers of change stir the young and the bold. Some chase old dreams, some chase systems retold. But shouting and rage only fracture the ties. We need open ears, not just fire in our eyes. Let's sit at the table, no need to compete. Choose words that unite, not ignite or defeat. If they roar to control, let their voices burn out. We'll walk away strong, free from fear and from doubt. Stop and listen, hear the soul of our land. Speak with care, take a moment to stand. If they shout and they scream, let their anger subside. We'll know who to trust when the truth's on our side. No more cheering for pain, no more fueling the fight. Let's taste every word in the calm of the night. When the loud try to break us, we'll know they're not worth the effort it takes to rebuild from this earth. Our nation survived through the trials of old, but unity's forged when our hearts aren't cold. So listen with kindness, let wisdom take flight. Together we'll heal in the soft morning light. Stop and listen, hear the soul of our land. Speak with care, take a moment to stand. If they shout and they scream, let their anger subside. We'll know who to trust when the truth's on our side. So let's mend the cracks with our words soft and clear. Build a future where love overcomes fear. No war in our hearts, just a chance to begin. A nation united where all souls can win.
I'm a type A soul, got a fire in my chest. Always pushing forward, gotta give my very best. Not one for small talk, I keep my circle tight. Need control in my hands or know it's done just right. But life's got a way of spinning out a line. Incompetence and laziness creep up every time. I've mellowed with the years, or so I like to say. But when things go wrong, I'm still wired that way. Go with the flow, they tell me let it be. But easing up ain't as easy as it seems. I'm fighting to let go, to loosen up my grip. But this type A heart's still racing on this trip. I see the job half done, and it burns me to the core. Laziness around me, I can't take much more. I trust the ones who hustle, who give it all they've got. But if you're slacking off, I'm tying up in knots. I've learned to breathe a little, let some battles slide. But when I see that carelessness, it stirs me up inside. I'm trying to find peace, let the river take its course.
but controls my anchor, and I hold it with no remorse. Go with the flow, they tell me let it be, but easing up ain't as easy as it seems. I'm fighting to let go, to loosen up my grip, but this type A heart's still racing on this trip. I'm learning to sway like a willow in the breeze, finding calm in chaos, setting my mind at ease. It's a work in progress, this softer side of me, but I'll keep on trying till my heart feels free. Go with the flow, I'm learning step by step, finding grace in moments where I used to feel the wreck. I'm easing up my hold, let the current take me slow. This type A soul still learning how to go with the flow. Yeah, I'm wired to lead, to make it all alive, but I'm finding peace in leaving some control behind. It ain't always easy, but I'm giving it a try. Type A and flowing, reaching for a calmer sky.
Years ago I carved a place by pond for my quiet space, under the locust where the wild grass grows, a spot to rest where the soft wind blows. The water's calm, reflects the sky, built it with dreams, but time slipped by. By the edge of pond 4 where the heart feels free, a piece of our homestead calling back to me. Through the dust and years I'll clear the way, find that peace again by pond 4 today. The path's grown wild with weeds and stone, but this old spot still feels like home. I hear the frogs, their evening song, whispering memories all night long. A cherub breeze, the world slows down in this small corner of our sacred ground. By the edge of pond 4 where the heart feels free, a piece of our homestead calling back to me. Through the dust and years I'll clear the way, find that peace again by pond 4 today. Life got busy, the years they flew, but this old spot's got a job to do. With every weed I pull, I see it clear, the simple joys are still right here. The water shines, the soul's at ease, pond 4's calling with a gentle breeze. By the edge of pond 4 where the heart feels free, a piece of our homestead calling back to me. Through the dust and years I'll clear the way, find that peace again by pond 4 today. So here I'll sit as the sun sinks low, watch the ripples dance, let my worries go. This spot on the farm, it's where I'll stay, by pond 4 where my heart's okay. Yeah, by pond 4 where my heart's okay.
Back when I was a kid, sitting in that schoolroom chair, staring at the clock, swear it wasn't going nowhere. 1 minute felt like an hour, dragging on so slow, dreaming about the bell so I could let my wild side show. I'd watch those hands creep, ticking like they're stuck in glue. Couldn't wait to break free, run wild with my crew. But now the years have flipped the script, and time's a different game. The days just vanish fast and it don't feel the same. Time flies, oh, it slips away. Blink and the morning turns to the end of the day. I'm chasing my list, but it's never enough. Wish I could slow it down, but time's playing rough. Now I'm older, and the hours, they just melt like snow. Before I know it, the sun's gone and I've got nothing to show. Got a list of things to do, plans stacked up so high, but the clock's a runaway train, leaving dreams to fly. I used to pray for freedom, for the school bell to ring. Now I'm wishing for a moment just to do my thing. The days are racing past like they're in a rush to flee, and I'm wondering where the time's gone, what's happening to me. Time flies, oh, it slips away. Blink and the morning turns to the end of the day. I'm chasing my list, but it's never enough. Wish I could slow it down, but time's playing rough. Funny how it changes from crawling to a sprint. Back then I wanted out, now I'm chasing every hint of a moment to get it done, to make my mark, my stand. But time's a slippery thing, slipping through my hands. Time flies, oh, it slips away. Blink and the morning turns to the end of the day. I'm chasing my list, but it's never enough. Wish I could slow it down, but time's playing rough. So I'll keep on pushing, though the days disappear, holding on to memories, both the wild and the dear. From the kid who watched the clock to the man who's out of time, I'll keep chasing dreams, 'cause this life's still mine.